Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Lisa here from Down to Earth Gardening. What a glorious late summer day in the garden. It is perfect gardening weather and it's also a perfect time to get out there and enjoy our hard work. So I'm back at Hannah's garden and I absolutely love this garden for so many reasons. But I think first and foremost because we all enjoy this garden. You'll see lots of videos that we post, lots of shorts too, with the kids out here playing and exploring, and Hannah poking around the garden. And Hannah and I had such a blast planting seeds this spring with the kids, and now things are really flowering. And so I wanted to be sure to follow up with you and show you how things turned out. Seeds are such a fun and easy way to fill in your garden, have a lot of fun with kids and family, and also attract a lot of pollinators. So while we're doing the video, I'm going to just give you a tour of how things turned out, and I'm going to review some of the varieties that we planted in case you're interested in trying them at home. But you're going to see so many butterflies and bees. There's a lot of pollinator action back here. And that really is because, well, for one, there's a lot of color and there's a lot going on in this garden, and they love that. But for two, there's a lot of zinnias and flower heads that have a very open style flower. And that is so much easier for the butterflies and the bees to get the nectar with the long tubes, and it's just easier the way the flowers open up for them. So you're going to see them. There's some right here behind me, landing on a lot of flowers here, and it is just even better in person. So some varieties that we have that we really love. We have a little patch here of the Queen Lime Zinnia mix. And all of the seeds that we plant out here do love full sun. But the zinnias are so great because they all have these really strong upright stems. So they don't need any kind of support. They grow great from direct sow, as you've seen in our video where we planted all the seeds. And they're also great for the garden and some cut bouquets. So we love our cut bouquets, bringing things inside and doing a few flower crafts. You may see us out here making some flower crowns, flower pressing. All kinds of things are happening in this garden. But this is the Queen Lime Mix, which is a really muted zinnia. And it comes in different shades of the pink, the limes. You'll see a little bit of some golden yellows here. So you may remember this one from our zinnia video from last year. It was a little tougher to find this year. We only found a couple of small packets. So that's why we just have one small patch. But maybe they've just become so popular because they are such a pretty zinnia. And then we bought a lot of zinnia seeds in bulk, and we did the Dalia flowering zinnias. So the flowers are dahlia style. So you get very large flower heads in both muted colors and also some very bright colors. So they get to be about 40 inches tall. And you can just see all the gorgeous shades here. So we've done a few patches of these here, and you can see another patch behind me, here and here. So many different pretty colors. I love the surprise of the colors that you get with each packet. So just a funny aside, whenever I plant seeds, I like to go around and label them. You may have heard me talk about how it's important to label them with names, put the date on them to see how long from seed to flower. or when you're doing vegetables. In this garden, we have 0 labels. And Hannah reminds me every year when we plant that if we put labels, the kids are just going to grab them, take them to their playhouse somewhere else, or move them around and trick us. So we don't bother to do labels. So we try to keep a running list of what we're planting. So before I show you this little patch of zinnias here, I just have to show you this bird bath. This is an example of the grandkids coming out and just doing their own thing and having fun in the garden. I think this is so adorable. So here we have a little patch of pink senorita zinnias, and I love these. I feel like the shades of pink are really gorgeous, and such a pretty flower on them. So we had a little packet of those. We also did a small patch here of our Bachelor Button or cornflower from seed. So nice little petite flower with such a gorgeous blue purple color. And then over here, I'm trying to be careful to not scare away the bees and the butterflies. We have another really nice pink mix here. And this is called Illumination or Pink Illumination. So some different shades of pink. It's like a pink blush cloud over here. This one's a winner. Definitely I would do this one again. And then we have a couple of small groups of our beloved nasturtiums because they are such a great little edible flower. And this one here is called Cherry Rose, or I believe it's Jewel Cherry Rose. So such a pretty red flowering nasturtium. And then we have some more of our pink illumination. And then last but not least, we have our cosmos. So the cosmos can get up to about 72 inches tall. Love these in the garden and in cut bouquets because of the foliage that they have is really beautiful too. But this one here is called Sensation. So very wildflower look, also very sturdy stems, but they come in colors. They're mixed, so it's going to be white, pinks, rose, and then magenta. And look, we even have some close to red, I'll call it burgundy blooms here. So I really feel like planting these seeds is such a win for the garden. It helps fill up a lot of space. You know, they're just starting out and they don't have a lot of money to put into perennials and shrubs. And it's totally fine because look at how gorgeous this is. So a really inexpensive and fun way to fill up your garden and also to mix it up every year. We do something different every year except for our tried and true favorites that we stick with. And the kids just love to join in on the fun. And I really can't stress that enough because you all know I love gardens and I love my family and I love my grandkids. So this is such an amazing spot for us. So I really hope you enjoyed my little tour. I wanted to show you how things turned out. And I appreciate all of you joining me for these videos. I hope that I've given you some tips that you can use at home. If you like this video, go ahead and tap like and subscribe to our channel. We have so many more gardening videos coming your way.